Now I shall start the explanation. The poem is written in the first person. It can be classified as pastoral, describing a scene from the country life. Poem is dominated by one central figure, a Highland girl working alone in the fields harvesting grain and singing melancholic song. The poet cannot understand her, but is mesmerized by the beauty of it all. He moves away from the scene, but the impact and memory of the scene stay with him. The central idea is how deep melancholy projects feelings of joy and happiness. Behold her single in the field, you solitary Highland lass. The beautiful girl is working alone in the cotton fields of Scotland, the Highland. Lass is a maiden, a young girl. Yon is from yonder, or that one. Reaping and singing by herself, stop here or gently pass. Reaping is to cut grain for harvest with seed, sickle, or reaper. Poet describes her movement and actions. She is reaping and singing at the same time, but she sings for no one in particular. Her movements are fluid-like and gentle. She is oblivious of her surroundings and only engrossed in her own work. Her loneliness is emphasized through repetition of words, also in the title. Poet urges not to disturb her in her work and singing. He suggests that one should either watch her or gently pass from the scene. Alone she cuts and binds the grain, and sings a melancholy strain. Grain is the fruit of cereal grass. Melancholy means sad. Strain is the tone or the tune. For the fourth time, the sense of loneliness is attached to the whole scene. It gives the impression that the girl is removed from our world. In these lines, her next course are mentioned. She has cut the grain and is now binding the grain. Oh, listen, for the vale profound is overflowing with the sound. Vale profound is the deep valley. Overflowing means reverberating or resounding. Wordsworth now changes his stance. First, she was only singing to herself, but now the whole valley listens to her and is filled by her sweet song. There is a sense of joy and respect for the girl, and her song in Wordsworth's remark, "Oh, listen." No nightingale did ever chant more welcome notes to weary bands of travellers in some shady haunt among Arabian sands. Chant is a simple melody, a song sung repeatedly. Notes means musical notes or song. Weary bands are tired travelers. Shady Hunt is like an oasis in the desert, a paradise for travelers of desert with date trees, water, and birds. The third stanza, Wordsworth compares the girl's song and its musical quality with that of Nightingale's song. He feels that the maiden's song even surpasses the song of the nightingale as it is heard in the Arabian deserts by the tired traveler. Nightingale bird is so called because it sings at night as well as during the day. It means night song stress. The bird is famous for its song. Its song is loud and louder when in urban environments in order to overcome the background noise. The fourth stanza, a voice so thrilling near was heard in springtime from the cuckoo bird, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. Thrilling means causing intense excitement and pleasure. Cuckoo bird is a solitary bird that seldom occurs in pairs, generally known as sky bird, more often heard than seen. Cuckoo's call in Europe is regarded as the first harbinger of spring. Hebrides are the farthest islands of the mainland Scotland. In the lines, Wordsworth is comparing the song of the Scottish maiden to the song of cuckoo bird, breaking the silence of the sea in the Hebrides. The song of the cuckoo bird is associated with the return of life, vitality, and spring after the harsh winters. Fifth stanza. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far off things and battles long ago. Plaintive numbers refers to the sad music of the song. Wordsworth here wants to know the content of the song she is singing. He makes guesses as he can't understand the language. She may be singing about old, unhappy, far off things or old battles. Her song is not about the is not a happy is not about she is not a happy love song. The music gives Wordsworth the ideas, or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today? Some natural sorrow, loss or pain that has been and may be again. Humble lay, sad song. Wordsworth wonders again what the song may be about and connects the past, present, and the future. Emphasis is again on pain and loss. Next stanza. Whatever the theme, the maiden sang, as if her song could have no ending. I saw her singing at her work and over the sickle bending. Sickle is an instrument to cut grass, a curved blade. Wordsworth emphasizes the beauty of the song and its power to lure. The song appears not to have an ending. Eighth stanza. I listened motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. Wordsworth describes two effects of the song on him. He stood motionless and still, entranced by the beauty of it. He moved away, but carried in his heart. Thank you. I hope you had enjoyed.